Saladin's tactics are designed to break our formation. If any part of our line retaliates, it will create a gap, and he will send cavalry into the opening. They will slaughter us from the inside out.
The Knights Hospitaller cannot take it anymore and break formation. They charge directly at the advancing Muslim force. More of the Crusaders follow their lead, and Richard realizes it's now or never. He had held his troops back as long as he could, and finally, he gives the signal for a full counterattack. The Crusaders' trumpets blare 6 times, and in unison, the Knights charge at full speed towards Saladin's men. The Muslims had been attacking the Crusaders for hours unanswered and had slipped into a false sense of security, and they're startled by the faces of the Christians who are now charging directly at them. Like tortured, caged animals who had finally been set free, the Crusaders roar and begin ruthlessly slaughtering Saladin's forces. Richard and his heavy cavalry smash into the archers, and in the blink of an eye, Saladin watches as his victory is snatched from his hands. He and his generals stand in disbelief as his men stream past them, fleeing in terror. Richard is leading the cavalry from the front and engages personally in savage hand-to-hand combat. The Sultan regains his composure and sees that the Crusaders have lost themselves to bloodlust. He quickly comes up with a counter-strategy and orders a full retreat into the woods. If he can lure the Christians into the shadows, he can regroup his men and ambush them. The Muslims race into the cover of the trees with the Crusaders in hot pursuit. But just as they begin to charge blindly into the woods, Richard commands them to stop. The Christians, against all odds, manage to fight back their instincts to continue the chase and stop themselves just short of Saladin's trap. The Sultan watches from the shadows as his strategy is again defeated for the second time today, and he recognizes that King Richard will not be easily defeated like the Christians he had fought in the past. Richard loses around 700 men in the Battle of Arsuf, while Saladin loses around 7,000 in defeat. The Crusaders celebrate their victory and continue on towards Jaffa, unaware that their destination would become the stage for the epic final showdown between the two legendary commanders.